tournament that I was commentating, there was a hefty underestimation of US Agent's damage. So let's see if that will actually come into play here, or maybe not, as we get kick loops already started from a throw. We got liftoff. We got a beatdown. We have a TAC, and show me the loops. We got the fruity. Here's the loops.
Now he's gonna need to build like 4 meter to be able to kill with this one. I think. I don't know if like spending off. Wait, no, spending all 3 is gonna do it. I always get caught off guard by how much damage the level one super does from DMC1 Dante.
Yeah, Jackpot hurts, and alongside that, Power Blaster from Captain Marvel hurts just as much. Like, it almost feels like it should be a level 2 instead of a level 1 at how much damage it just seems to do, even scaled. Speaking of which, that level 1 is going to be putting US Agent away.
I need SC, Mike. He kind of came and swing. Please, just block. Just I mean, like came and swing and just die for it again. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fool me 3 times, you're officially that guy. And SC Mike, listen, I know it's called what's for breakfast, but that didn't mean you have to just straight up eat it. Well, try to get a photon blast there for the pickup, didn't work, but what did work was the conclusion afterwards. Remora working on a second perfect, and what is that disgusting up and down? No,
it's just so hard to deal with. Like it might actually be worth trying to like block something while you're in the air on incoming and trying to see if you can get like an X Factor cancel, throw punch or something like that, just to get you know, Captain Marvel off the screen as fast as possible. Because this is definitely a team that's just like built for, you know, Carol just to like touch a character once and then just like immediately kill them. And we're seeing that game plan just roll on with the second perfect.
I mean, when you have a Captain Marvel that has DMC1 Dante just holding you down, and on top of that, we have Sentinel drones also holding you down, and both are perfectly capable of synergizing with Captain Marvel's combo potential. It's like the team was in Marvel 3 already, and players have just figured it out. Speaking of which, oh no, I was gonna say that's a dead Jill for free, and it was. I guess he just wasn't ready to drop it.
Yeah, but you know, we got some good news here. You know, it's not gonna be a triple perfect. And I see Mike can kind of walk away with that at least. Oh.
That's a horrible whiff. Unfortunately, US Agent not as fast as the good old Cap here. But, I mean, his damage more than makes up for it if he can hit and if he stays alive. Unfortunately, he does not. And the smoothest 50-50 in the books. Didn't even have to press a button. Just already knew it was going to happen.
Oh, okay, we got a chance here. And no, we don't. Immediately thrown for going for the arcing projectile. That thing. Oh, we got another.
What is the scramble that is happening right now? I thought we were playing Marvel 3, not Blaze Blue. What is going on? Power Blaster looking for something. Unfortunately, he caught something. I was gonna say Electro Armor
Super might have worked there, but yeah, Electro Armor. That's not gonna. Oh, we got to dive.
Quick movement. Binary. I mean, SC Mike at least is trying here. Like, there's some signs of life, and unfortunately, with that flight, you can't see the Dante, or the Sentinel assist coming. You just have to know through hearing and feeling. That is a quick 3-0.
Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna need to step up off the mic. Having a little bit of a throat issue right now.
Oh, no problem, man. I can hold it. Oh yeah, so we have a lockout Unga Bunga team with a P&M start No, once again, guys, keep an eye on the paperwork. You have to respect the paperwork. I mean, Hot Fuzz.
Paperwork is terrifying. It has tons of durability. It also maintains its hurt box or its hitbox even if PW and Maya gets hit. Oh no, Zeno was able to get out, but Quack didn't quite have the time to OTG. When Phoenix Wright and Maya does that, they can't be late, and they're set in that hard knockdown state. So if you're a character with an OTG and you see them with that, as soon as they get past like the apex of their spin, it's pre-game to go and kill that character, and you should do it because they're terrifying. But also terrifying is Captain Marvel with all of these resources is going to try and clip Ken's toes, but isn't quite there. Is the DHC going to be on deck? It does, and forces the X Factor out on both sides. There's a lot of red life to regain on Quack's side. How do you feel about this X Factor used by both players?
The possibility and the timing could honestly not have been better. Especially considering that Quack was going to go for Grenade Super, which is, what, like frame 3?
It's very
frame 4?
fast.
It is super fast. And as we head to the end of round 1 here, going in Quack's favor, one of the best parts about that X Factor is time. It puts Zeno on a pressured timer, which Zeno didn't really fall for, but it still adds that extra little bit of pressure because now you have Ken healing up, now you have Punk healing up, and they were heavily bleeding characters.
They definitely were, and managing your red life is just such an important skill. Quack has identified the problem is this red She-Hulk does not want to get beaten by any of her invulnerability or armor or the power of Unga, but Zeno shows that a pixel of hers enough to Unga through and gets the hit, gets the knockdown on Quack in the corner, is going to just invest the level 3.
I mean, I heavily agree with this. It's a confirmed kill. At this point, it gives a free tag out, and it means that She-Hulk can heal up. Once again, those papers. It's the paperwork, even if he gets hit. Maya with the sacrifice play.
It's funny, for her it's not even a sacrifice because she doesn't have a life bar or anything. She just takes the hits and like, oh, I'm fine now. Oh, but Zeno has a confirm here. And there's not that much meter on deck, so killing Hunk would be pretty hard unless he hits one of Phoenix Wright and Maya's infinites. But it looks like the full screen shots is going to be enough to barely let Phoenix Wright and Maya live. But this is very hard to avoid just a little bit of chip from Hunk. He has such a broad array of angles that he could cover in a pretty short time period that you need incredibly cautious moves around.
Yeah, on top of that, he's also got massive amounts of speed, even more with X Factor. Dance Macabre cancels just basically allows him to do whatever he wants. That's a grenade super, giving him a free grenade in the pocket. He's going to spend that to give a little bit more pressure on the ground, puts another one in his pocket. That JH is so big!
But that's gonna catch, and X Factor, goes for, instead of using the X Factor DHCs, it doesn't combo, but now that means Zeno still has X Factor on deck. So any confirm on Thanos just doing an unsafe string, could X Factor and punish. But that beam, it starts so fast, but there's not a punish in time. This may be enough, does not have the confirm. Even with a whiff normal, it's possible to get more with She-Hulk. Her hit stun and knockdowns are so long, while some of her OTGs are pretty fast in their startup. And that's going to be the end of Quack's Thanos. Zeno tying it up 1-1.
I do not know why Quack was trying to go for Tyrant Shield so many times. It just was not working. I mean, I'm sorry, was that Tyrant Shield or am I getting that mixed up with his Q? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Infinite.
Oh, but what's not been so long is since we've gotten a happy birthday. A character drops out, it's only going to kill Phoenix Wright and Maya. Goes for trying to kill off Captain Marvel as well. This character, when she's a pixel, is still incredibly threatening. Has the ability to, when she engages on a character like Ken, and that was a great throw. Being able to get around Tatsu's hitbox is actually pretty hard. Tatsu's a scary move, and not get the kill, and Quack gets an opportunity, goes for it, is going to get the knockdown in the corner, immediate reset. These are not combos, these are the resets. It doesn't matter if you're Canadian, you could still do American resets. It's a North American reset at this point, right, Zero?
I mean, Quack has a pass. They're playing Ken, the American champion. They have a pass. So that is going to be 2 in Quack's favor. Now, if you're Zeno, you gotta be thinking, what is the play here? I mean...
Oh, I like this change. Having Captain Marvel on point instead of going in with the Phoenix Wright and Maya, because even though Phoenix Wright and Maya are really good, they don't have good buttons, so the start of the round is scary for them since they do a lot of their poking specials. But it didn't really manage to work out this time, and now Zeno's in the even worse situation of Captain Marvel being dead and needing to fall in with Phoenix Wright and Maya. Phoenix Wright and Maya, they don't have anything like, oh no, Captain Marvel's live.
And trying to catch him with the stray bullet here did not work. Captain Marvel, I mean, there's no safe place to just call out from the office here. I mean, she had to try and do something else. Maya being shown, trying to present some evidence here. That's going to be a nice bullet barrage from Hunk, pulling out the Glocka. Wait, Maya can wave dash? Excuse you?
She actually gets the Virgil dash. You don't need button in to match the input. Make sure that you get light and special to be on the same frame. And then she has it, and you could actually wave Plink dash with Phoenix Wright in one direction and Maya in the other by alternating timings. Oh, but Ken is going to get the confirm here, and this is the end of Zeno's winner's side run. He gets into the loser's bracket. But Quack, an incredible competitor, and so is Zeno. We've seen a lot of the power that he has in all of the exhibitions that he's played on the street.
Of course, that's modded Marvel.
So I don't necessarily think this character is like the end all be all. I just think people are gonna pick them pretty heavy, just because a lot of people play him. Probably gonna see. It's either gonna be a toss up between either Ken or who is people are just picking because they love Ken. He's pretty easy. He has a lot of really good confirms and everything like that. Solid assist. Or we're gonna see a lot of Miss Danvers herself, Captain Marvel. She's just that good. The rework is still being worked on. But speaking of characters, kind of happy to see a little bit of Bishop. Not someone we see too often. I think the character's kind of lacking in a little bit. Doesn't have a lot of the strong tools a lot of other characters have. Like those guns, him being that tall is actually a little bit of an issue. Has a okay beam super as we see, and right now he's getting yeeted out of there, going to Ivori, who is a character I kind of see getting played a little bit more than I would expect. But he's also he's not bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, speaking of characters that you don't really see oftentimes, we have a serve bot on deck. Alongside a Venom, or actually technically not Venom, considering that is a costume I actually do not recognize. I know it is one of the symbiotes.
Nah, that's just like a custom color. There isn't a green and yellow symbiote. The closest one would be Lasher, but he's more just a straight solid olive green.
Hakis dropping the knowledge here just as much as Venom is dropping this damage, and Evil Ryu is dropping his life, and Bishop coming in. Not really much in terms of breakfast there. As Bishop came in, he basically came in there for a little bit of chip damage tax, so that in Marvel that's basically free. Uh-oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, oh wait, no! Okay, so it worked out. Bishop, his OTG guns, they do not have your birthday, but thankfully it just did just enough damage to kill Servbot. So right now we got level 3 X Factor Venom right now, who can definitely run through. Nope, he should be dead right here.
Yeah, that miss is gonna cost him. That miss is gonna cost him, especially with an X Factor install Rashid. No, you should 100% be finishing your food on that one. Also, just to let Kevin know, we cannot hear anything on streamer side.
It's just it was the same thing last week. It just seems like it might be just a little bit of an issue right now, but it's fine. We can still get just about everything that we need. And right now, Best Box, just shaking it off right now. Gonna get the Gonna get Bishop out of there. Oh. And that was most likely just like a little bit of an input error there. You know, accidentally got that air DP. But luckily for, you know, Best Xbox, Bronze wasn't able to really fully punish, and Best Xbox doing, you know, the full run cancel combos with Ken and everything like that. I like that one. Just backed off and did H Tatsu while calling Servbot to kind of like bait out a punish and everything like that.
I mean, Servbot's assist, like, one of the funny things is that it has a deceptive amount of block stun. So
yeah,
if you time it right, you're basically safe. And you also don't want to get caught in at level 3 Shinryuken. That's going to be 1-1.
Tying up the set.
So Bishop didn't really get to play that second round. I mean, he just went up and down almost immediately. Do you think that made that much of a difference here?
Yeah, it was because, like, you know, he wasn't able to get a lot of that, you know, that big damage in there, because like with those ground pound loops right there, he can rack up damage like really quick, and you know, he's getting some hits with the blasters and everything this time. Oh, and that's gonna be Ken out of there. Nice confirm off of the blaster. And I mean, right now,
but he still puts up numbers.
And like the big switch for success right here for Bronze has been just kind of switching to more towards a zoning game with Bishop, especially is really effective against Venom because he's so big. It's harder for him to dodge those shots and everything like that.
Nice Venom bite there. Once again, a good Venom bite. Unfortunately, couldn't really capitalize off of the Servbot stun there. It's lunchtime. Gonna try to lock him in. There's not really anything that he can do about that.
So there actually was, because the Hyper Venom Rush, it immediately goes away once Venom DHC's out. So if you ever find yourself in that kind of situation, if you have anything like, you know, like a big beam super like Bishop does, he could have cleared out, like, you know, the Lunch Rush Servbots. So I hope that's something that Best Xbox kind of thinks about, like, in the future. In case he finds himself in that kind of situation again, thinking that he can, you know, get out safe. Because if Bronze was on point, you know, just could have took out the character right then and there, and doing a really good job of sniping that Eagle Spike from Rashid, and he just immediately gets in there. But Servbot, just so small, but it doesn't matter when, you know, no one's like blocking their legs, and you just get that extra pickup.
I mean, y'all, one thing Marvel has taught me, especially in the wise words of better commentators than I, always watch your toes, especially when you have a speedy character like Rashid, especially Rashid install, that can just go straight on in and just tag you right there. So that's going to be 2-1 for Bronze here.
One big thing about and Best Xbox making the switch off of Servbot to Hunk, and just you know, Best Xbox lost that last one because just didn't respect the X Factor cancel, went straight to 6H in the block string, and you know, there's nothing to really cancel into that Venom has to cancel into that's that quick, that can kind of like interrupt an X Factor cancel or anything like that, and nothing really invincible. Maybe could have tried to do like a super or something like that, but moving on, you know, he's doing a really good job of not letting this affect him too much.
I still don't know why he doesn't just try and set something up on Oki. I mean, he gives... I think Best Xbox is giving Bronze just a bit too much space in the corner, especially against a character that loves space. Tried to get the confirm with E-Ryu, did not happen. That Shoryuken is going to cost him. This should be a dead Ken.
Oh yeah, Ken's out of there. Evil Ryu damage don't play.
Speaking of damage that don't play, here comes Venom. If he's got... Oh, did not get full confirm. I don't know if that was just nerves or if that was just a
it looks like
lack
Xbox
of faith.
was just... Nah, it looks like Xbox was trying to do a side switch, and unfortunately just kind of like dropped it, didn't work out. But Bronze is going to be able to get Rashid in install safely. Just got to be really careful that trap is on the ground. X Factor. Ah, come on. You can't just be autopiloting it because You could have just ended it 100% right there. Now you're going to be able to kill Hunk, but Venom is going to be coming in with X Factor level 3 available. Okay, good. It did kill Hunk. I was kind of worried there for a second, thinking that it wasn't gonna.
Ooh, X Factor cancel air throw into super. It's not going to be a lot.
Not yet. Oh, wait, nope. You do the Hyper Venom Rush, but that wasn't good. Like, he definitely could have killed without spending any meter there. Did not need to give up an extra meter. Did not need to give up corner and positioning. And now, okay, good. Going into install. And
he's got an air dash now. So you have to respect that air dash, especially as fast as he is with X Factor.
Oh, nice. Interrupted the movement.
No. Okay. Oh, Venom has so much time off of 6H. He just has so much time.
Yeah, it's just the advantage of having like a crumple command normal. Oh my god, just rushing right in. Watch your toes, homie.
The American balls on best Xbox with the Ken. Just screw it. Just screw it. Like, why would you do anything else? You got toes?
One thing I've noticed, best Xbox really loves to do the double level ones with Venom. You know, I kind of respect trying to get in that damage, but you know, sometimes giving up that positioning, that corner, may not totally be worth it unless it's going to kill. But best Xbox's team right now is kind of like made up of a bunch of characters that, you know, kind of need to work their way in, might have a hard time dealing with Venom Rush just a little bit. It's a big punish. Nice double 6H. We love to see it.
Oh, we always love to see it. With the beautiful assist too, but could not finish the combo. And now he's paying for it a little bit, and we are back to full screen. Gonna try to go for the Missats. Gonna try and go. That has to be a input error there for the Missats Shoryu Repa.
Yeah, I really doubt.
I don't think that was trying to bait something there. Like, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think Venom can get that far that fast.
This Xbox just wasn't respecting, just was just getting beat up there and just kind of like ran in with Venom. And
apparently Rashid on that Walmart 2-for-1 special there.
And actually looks like best Xbox got control of the match again. Oh, still a lot. And mashing on wake up.
Shot's basically guaranteed. I mean, if you're close.
Surge, I don't. We've seen a decent amount of Nick Bad on stream previously. I am not as familiar with Lieutenant Surge's play. Oh, but with that point, Carnage is going to be able to get the hit on Captain Commando, and very fortunate for Nick Bad that it wasn't a happy birthday. Now both of them just like playing neutral, trying to get some projectiles out, but it seems like Sakura's angled Hadoken, its hitbox moves at an angle that isn't particularly optimal for interacting with Big Head, because that has this arc that goes slightly up, so it's easy for Carnage to get over it, it looks like.
Yeah, thankfully there's Captain Commando assist with Captain Fire that goes almost full screen. Not particularly full screen, but almost full screen. It creates a very nice threat. Shinku Hadouken, or Shinku Tango Hadouken, my bad. And unfortunately, Big Head is going to tag Sakura. Here comes Nick's Carnage of his own. That is a confirmed... Hold up. Did Lieutenant Surge has TK Big Heads? Excuse you? He got those?
TK Big Head has some obnoxious properties, both the light and the medium. Light you recover in the air barely, but then with medium you get to your ground recovery pretty immediately, which has very obnoxious behaviors. Oh, and force the X Factor out of Nick Bad with the red She-Hulk. Let's see if he's going to use level 3 or just do some combo or X Factor. Feels confident, doesn't want to try. Oh no, but feeling confident was the problem.
Very nice cleanup though.
One of the best skills to have as a Marvel player is being able to salvage things when they go terribly wrong, because it'll just happen some percent of the time, and if you're ready to make those changes when you need to, you're just going to do so much better in every situation.
Lieutenant Surge has shown the confidence in their Carnage. Just the amount of movement that is just held. Wow! That's going to be
So
a
much
DHC after
invulnerability.
DHC. Wait, that still goes off even if it doesn't hit? That's different.
So Sakura there, looking like if you want to punish that, you need to super jump up after her and get on the opposite side, get a hitbox into her, because the recovery there was up at super jump height. Very powerful to have available.
And unfortunately right now, Captain Commando is bleeding heavily, but unfortunately he's going to have to come in from the hospice, it seems. No, Carnage holds up, not going down without a fight, trying to go. What was the timing on that jump? Beautiful on the super flash. Unfortunately, just was not enough. And here comes Capcom.
Oh, and had managed to move forward so effectively, but that Carnage assist has just been catching. And with this, there's going to be a dead Commando. Only needs to use... Oh, he needs X-Factor to get the last pixel. Didn't X-Factor, and because of this, there is the chance that Commando can come back, especially if he catches an assist and then burns Stars Wesker to death. And Red She-Hulk doesn't really have anything similar to a punish from that range. I think even characters that have like fast beams do not have a good time there. But she does have a command throw, and when the fear is in your heart, you're not going to be holding up back. You're going to be holding down back and die.
Yeah. Here's the thing that I constantly have to tell people. It's that when Captain Commando is on screen, do not recklessly call assists. He will guaranteed kill them 100% of the time. Because if he's got 2 meter, that's a dead assist. And that is a confirmed, that is a choice that every single Captain Commando will always take because it's a free kill. Oh wow! What also
nice free jump.
What also is free was that damage on bleeding on Capcom right now. He is hurting. The big heads don't stop. The pain don't stop, and it's carnage on carnage action.
This time, Nick Bad managed to get started. Has had a hard time with that previously. But let's see, now that there's the opportunity for an incoming mix-up with Carnage, what goes on? Ends up going for Big Head plus Captain Fire. Had the potential to make that maybe cross up or maybe hit same side and then end up plus regardless. And one of the things that is worth it in setting up your mix-ups with all of these characters is you develop new tech for them. Figuring out like, okay, if this hits, this is a cool mix-up, but what happens on block? Am I safe? Am I plus? Are they in a really bad situation where they can't tell what's going on? And Captain Fire coming into the Captain Kick, confirming from so far away. Excellent work to Nick Bad, but didn't quite get the follow-up after that. Going to have the possibility to kill.
Do not doubt Captain Fire. Do not doubt Super Captain Fire. It hurts.
It does hurt. And that wasn't even X Factor 3, that was only X Factor 2. Nick Bad getting on the board and immediately getting the ground bounce on Carnage, tries to get the confirm, but is getting a lot of pokes in a row. And then that body block by Captain Commando for those gunshots coming in, wants to make sure his girl doesn't get shot.
Captain Fire coming on in once again. It's going to be the low from Red She-Hulk. That's going to be enough. Tag Sakura got the confirm, and now here comes Carnage. Bullets tagging on a little bit more damage. Did not get the crumple, but even still, Lieutenant Surge with such a massive life lead right now and only extending.
Has been getting so many of these confirms with Big Head mid-screen, just poking, and it comes out so fast. Can't really react to it, especially when you're playing online, but even offline, I doubt that's a super reactable situation to be in. But that's one of the differences in between Captain Commando and Carnage. When he does that Captain Kick, it's a bit of a commitment. It goes pretty high. It's not going to let you hit people that are at that low height. Carnage, on the other hand, the big head lets him get in there and start his offense. If you drop your offense at point blank, anybody could get you. The command throw takes it. Lieutenant Surge taking it 1 over Nick Bad.
Wow. Just all of a sudden, the command grab just out of nowhere. All right. Now we have Remora and Hakis coming on in. Remora starting early. Does not want to have to deal with the Venom. TAC, here comes the loops. No! And this is a horrible... What is with the drops? Guys, this isn't pachinko. You shouldn't be dropping like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Binary. And... oh, no, drops it, but still has a bleeding Iceman. That Iceman's basically dead. He's in the hospice. No, never mind. He is dead. He is 100% dead. Hakis with Psylocke here, trying to do something, trying to hold out. Round trip. All right. Oh no, I forgot round trip doesn't care. And that is going to be 1-0 Remora side with no characters dead. I don't even think we saw Sentinel. I don't think Sentinel even got off the bench. Little slow on that, on that power blast. TAC down this time, gets a bit extra meter for that one. DT. Power blast catches him lacking, and here we go again. Not enough jump height for the kicks. But that is going to be an adjustment here. Remora isn't close enough for the takeoff. And unfortunately, once again, just like the first round, it doesn't seem like Iceman's gonna do much. Power Blaster doesn't do. Let it snow. Psylocke tries to come in to salvage something, anything. It does not work. It still has to obey the rules of projectiles. Gets caught, throwed. And now here comes what is basically a Magic Pixel Iceman. PERFECT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what was with that snap? I mean, that was an interesting snap there, but I don't really think that Sentinel was the problem here. I mean, Sentinel gives extensions, but hey, I mean, it's working. Hakis deciding to change the opponent here, try to go for the lazy boy, did not work. And now we got Hakis on loops, drops the loops. Here's Richie. Here's Carol. So, do we have a full combo here from Hakis? I have yet to see a full combo. No! Doesn't matter. Got the reset. It's all good. It's all good. Stinger, DT. Yeah! Apparently Remora is trying to go for that Devil May Cry 1 any percent speedrun record with them stingers. And also with that damage. Helmbreaker, reset, DT, and the buttons. You can't. Do not challenge DMC1 Dante with DT, especially with X Factor. You just won't win. Yeah, just like Shogun in the chat says, big sword button. Cha-cha real smooth doesn't get the full combo. But remember, it's Marvel 2 Sentinel. That flight speed is ridiculous. Lazy boy, flight canceled. Frying pan. Up guns from Dante trying to hold the airspace. Unfortunately, Hakis is just trying to create their own airspace program here. Round Trip does not care. Tried to run as much of the time of Round Trip as possible. Hakis gonna have to try and do something, and Eradication Blast is going to take it. Remora 3-0s Hakis, and Hakis is going down into the losers bracket.
And it was already a pretty amazingly sized heart. Like, to show how amazing the size of the heart of the fetus is, they, not just for themselves getting subs, they have gifted 934 subs to the HAVENGERS. That is the kind of thing that allows the community to exist, so this is one of the days to just like thank the fetus and thank all the awesome people in the community who do what they can to make this happen. So thank you fetus, thank you HAVENGERS, and oh my gosh, is this going pretty quick already? They're right into this?
I'm surprised he didn't try and go for the stomp reset there. I mean, that's the thing about Thanos Stomp, is that you can do quite a bit with it even if it resets. Because if you know it's going to reset, then you can jump, apply pressure, try and go for a throw bait. There's a lot you can go with it. I'm surprised that most Thanos players don't actually really go for it and try and set something up instead. Cube did not really work. Final Judgment gets reacted with a Final Judgment.
Oh, and then this had been called too. Thanos survives, and Hunk gets tagged in immediately afterwards. X is available for both players. Let's see how they choose to invest it. There's so much red life on Quack's team, but there's not going to be any life left on Cammy shortly. It's all up to Cancola's Anchor Sakura. Do you think she could do this with X Factor 3 and 1 3/4 meters?
I don't know. I mean, Sakura requires a lot of commitment and a lot of just patience, especially considering that she has a lot of good utility, but unfortunately good when it comes to amazing characters like Ken, Thanos, Hunk. Good just isn't good enough. So that is going to be one towards Quack. They're immediately going into this, and Ken getting some supporting fire from Hunk and immediately going on in.
Drops the combo, but Hunk saves so immediately. That's one of the nice things about having some of these autocorrect assists that will end up facing backwards more easily in more situations. Is that if you sandwich yourself in between them, sometimes you made the wrong decision and you got hit, but you could be saved by your ally just being in the right place at the right time. Oh, Cammy here is going to get out safely, which is excellent news for Cancola, but the backside of the super ends up still managing to hit. It's always fortunate when you think something's going to drop out and you still manage to play. But now it's Sakura versus Hunk, and this is looking like a pretty painful matchup. We saw earlier that her Hadouken just loses the guns, and when it does, it's even a type of loss that Quack can confirm into super. She's just pretty dead in that situation. But Quack choosing to invest the resources in order to bring Thanos back in, and isn't quite going to be able to get the chip on her. Cammy comes in to save Sakura's life, but she can't save herself from an overhead. Sakura about to lose all that red life, but let's see. Is Thanos going to be able to do more than Anchor Sakura 0?
I mean, if any character on this team can pull off a miracle such as this, it is the man with the golden hand. Unfortunately, it looks like the stones just aren't big enough against the American champion, and the impossible mission accomplishes. It's going to be 0-2 in Quack's favor. Here's the thing, Thanos definitely can do it. I mean, with enough resources, with palm loops, with the almighty snap, Thanos can do a lot. He can erase entire teams by himself if you let him, and that is the big thing. It's if, as Cammy is coming on in and trying her hardest to go over the final judgment. It actually works. Here, what's for breakfast? A 50-50 that actually gets blocked. Cube comes in, and we're finally at full screen, and Thanos can breathe for about a fraction of a second.
He was breathing a bit of Cammy's foot right there, and all of us who have seen that Street Fighter 6 trailer knows that he can execute with her foot very effectively. That was the end of Thanos, and things had been looking pretty solid for Cancola, but we in the while the matchups against both Ken and Thanos had been going pretty solidly. Oh, this time is going much better against Hunk than any of the other opportunities Cancola got. This is what they need to change the tides here. They are going to get shot invest the X Factor there. How do you feel about that X investment, Zero?
I actually did think that was a good X Factor, especially considering there was a chance that Final Judgment would have been able to grab Hunk. Unfortunately, just a little too slow. Final Judgment is extremely fast, hits at an angle, but goes full screen. But at that point, now we have a bleeding Hunk. Regardless of if Thanos goes down here, this is going to be a lot of resources that has to be spent here. Quack now has X Factor timer burning up, and if you're Cancola, this is exactly where you want to be, except for that.
What?
Call out Shoryu! Quack! Quack, you madman! Quack, you madman!
Y'all like seeing people shore you on reaction to Flash? Why don't y'all subscribe to the HAVENGERS? That's where you could get good enough shoryus that you could do them in the air, because Tabs has blessed us with every one of the shoryus on his characters better than the unfortunate ones that were left in the original game. So, Quack. Wrong. I'm gonna need to hop off to play my match on stream. Good luck and have fun, Lieutenant. I think like Venom having 2 beam assists makes his life substantially easier than in this opposing situation of best Xbox One.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one of the worst things, or one of the problems with Venom is the fact that Venom has no screen control whatsoever. He has ground control, and that's something he can do, and he can try Venom Fang or Venom Bite to try and control a space, but that's a commitment. With something, or with beams like Ultron and Hunk, which is basically a beam, you don't have to commit. You can literally just place traps, do a Venom Bite, do whatever you want, and you get stuff like this. You just get damage, and you get bar, and there's nothing your opponent can really do about it. Death Bite, and that's a dead Ken.
I like this adjustment by Heathnov because in seeing him play in previous week, a lot of the time he would go for the THC there and end up using 3 meters when he only needs 2 to kill. And by doing that adjustment of going into the Venom Web Super into the Venom Rush, being able to make it only 2 meters for the kill and still has time for the incoming mix-up is going to be able to just like have this command throw in the corner. The loops are going to, or the hit throw in the corner. And the loops continue and continue, but this time he needs the THC if he wants to make this happen.
Yeah, there's a bit too much health on Venom, so he's gonna have to just spend the full 4. But regardless...
Watch, he still has a pixel! How did he survive that?
Are you kidding me? Did Venom eat his brain-infused Wheaties? What is going on here?
Brain-infused Wheaties get you that extra hit point, managed to survive, and now Best Xbox One, showing why you get rid of this character, is going to catch with the anti-air as well, but didn't believe and let it rock, because it was high enough to catch Heathnov, but didn't believe his character was as scary as it is, and now Best Xbox One, able to start doing some things with Surfbot, running for it and using his tiny little arms, trying to get the hit on Ultron, but believe it or not, tiny little support robots are not necessarily the most combat-trained things in comparison with, like, things that try to take over reality, so this is looking pretty bad for Best Xbox One.
Yeah, especially considering that you now have time as a factor. No pun intended when it comes to Ultron, because Infinity Stones. But with 17 ticks, that Surfbot basically had to hit Ultron then and there, get a combo, and get what is essentially 2 resets to immediately kill Ultron, then have to deal with Hunk in about, what, 14, 13 ticks? And that is so hard when you're serve bot, because yeah, you have serve bot supply dump. That's great. That takes care of a lot of your air problems. You still are going up against Hunk. My guy, you're not catching him anytime soon with those tiny buttons.
It's true, and it looks like Best Xbox One listening to your commentary there, and it's like, I don't want to play that matchup, and decided to swap out the serve bot to put the Hunk in the back. Saw what an effective tool set it was for Heathnov, and trying to go in, manages to get the hit with Ken this time. Going to be potentially enough. There's so much meter available on Best Xbox's side, but this is the Tiger Knee, and when you miss that Tiger Knee, there's the chance that you'll just lose your whole character as a result. Because Venom already hitting 300k off the throw before using any of the assist extensions or any of that, already up to 450, going up to 500, should be able to just kill this character with the THC again. Ken, not as healthy as Venom, so doesn't need to worry about leaving him on that 1 pixel.
It doesn't even need to spend the extra 4 bars. Sets up breakfast, has to block it and gets hit with the reverse 50-50. Just when you think the 50-50 is going to happen, it doesn't. Immediately, Heath recognizes the danger as a Hunk player himself and does not want to deal with that shit. Just don't do it. We got 3 butters on deck.
Ends up using the level 3 instead of the THC this time. I wonder if there's feelings about like how the incoming mix-up's going to work most ideally. Oh, Best Xbox One managed to get out and get the hit and kill Venom. Okay, this is how a comeback can start. That looks very hard against Heathnov's very stable and controlled play though. Even though Heathnov doesn't link dash, was using the alternation in up backdash and down backdash, able to get away pretty effectively still. Best Xbox One, last bit of X Factor is there, and level 3 is available as long as they... I don't know if this kills actually. I think that if... Oh, they still have the THC right afterwards, so they're fine. Oh, they should have been fine! No!
Not if they miss! Hold up! Hold up! Can he finish his food? Next snap! Got him!
Not showing
accomplished.
That's why you go into level 3. The level 3 kills them. The level 3 will continue to kill them. It's worth it. When you have a character with a level 3 and it's what you need to finish off the match, it's okay to invest your time in just killing with the level 3. And,
I mean, sometimes you should just finish your food. I mean, yeah, even if you're used to doing a combo a certain way, sometimes making it shorter and just getting the guaranteed damage, the guaranteed kill is better. But in that case, I don't know if it was tournament nerves, or I don't know if it was just a misinput or just mistiming or internet or what. We will never know. But that was just a couple of frames too late, and a couple of frames is all Hunk needs.
Especially Heathnov's Hunk, one of the people that we've seen representing Hunk the longest in this tournament series. We've seen quite a few good Hunks recently, with Quack doing a lot of work, but Heathnov has definitely been one of the Hunk enthusiasts for a very long time and doing the damage with them. Invest the THC here, and even after THC, it's going to need to spend 1 more meter, but that's well over enough to kill Venom in this case, because last time hadn't quite been there, but this time the amount of increased damage from just dealing with neutral had been enough.
So now, if you're Best Xbox, you gotta be thinking, when's the snap gonna come? Because there it is. There it is. So now, here we go. We have about 4 ticks now until Hunk can try and tag once again. 3 ticks. And here comes Heath trying to put Hunk away. Immediately, he would rather deal with Ken than deal with a powerful Hunk like this. He's going to go for the full thing. That's 3 sticks of butter coming in soon, coming in hot. Level 1 is going to be all he needs.
Now it's interesting going to leave Venom in. I feel like both Ultron and... Oh my gosh, got the full screen full screen throws all you need. And with that, that's the end of Best Xbox One's winner's side run. When we sent to the losers bracket by Heathnov.
Just throw it out. That's the lesson of the day. Sometimes you just need to go fishing, and you'll catch a whopper. Good stuff by Heath.
Heathnov, continuously amazing player.
Coming in with that XP&M and Psylocke. Really? Alright, so the match starts. That's going to be the battle of assists here. Psylocke, from Isis Sarah's point, coming in. Ninjutsu, 50-50 you have to predict. Well, technically a quad 50-50 that you have to predict. Red She-Hulk is going to have a hard time because she is an Unga Bunga character that needs to get in, and with X assist, it's going to be so hard. Here we go. Isis Sarah with the psychic loops, the damage coming on in, ninjutsu for the extension, and almost gets the full thing. Desperation punch, and it's time for some Chinese. Wesker taking care of Psylocke, getting jobs done, and he's got a bullet loaded into the Magnum. 45 ACP is no joke, guys. Unfortunately, P and M, when they get started, do not give a single flying thank you. Here comes the dog. Here comes the ice. Here comes the X. How do you get in? How do you get in? And Isis Sarah just showing Lieutenant Surge, hey, listen, I'm going to win. You know why? I have this lovely vase. I got insurance on it. It's worth hundreds of dollars. Is it worth $102.95? We'll see. It's a really expensive vase. Lieutenant Surge, however, not impressed. Going on full combo carnage. DHC super punch for the takeout and back to carnage. Now Isis Sarah is going to have to do this with one character less, and unfortunately, super object does not work. Or I'm sorry, super turnabout orb. Whirly Bin catches him off guard. That is a bleeding X, but do not count Isis Sarah's X out except for when Carnage is hungry. Lieutenant Surge with the adjustment. And here we go once again. Isis Sarah tried to go for the capitalization there. Got the loops, however. Ninjutsu, yes indeed. Oh no, that's gonna be super punch, and that's gonna do so much. Oh no, the happy birthday. X is dead. Guys, it's not looking good for Psylocke here. It's gonna be a super punch, and that's gonna be dead. Lieutenant Surge is going for a shocking victory. X Factor. He's got the meter. He's got the combo. He's got the down. And all of a sudden, there is a tension in this match. Lieutenant Surge building up once again, whirligig, but drops the combo. Ninjutsu calls it correctly, doesn't get the full combo. Spin cycle. Can Isis Sarah actually close it out here? Can she kill with the carnage? No! Gakure tries to go. Here comes the super punch. Does not care for projectiles. Red She-Hulk doesn't give a fuck. Justice and objection overruled. Control Kakure. X Factor pop. Tried to call the super dash in. Unfortunately, Isis Sarah trying to go in ninjutsu, but with the spin on it. Ninjutsu coming in with the spin once again from above. X keeping him at bay. And now we have a long-range game. X is looking healthy. Psylocke's looking good. And we have a slightly bleeding Red She-Hulk, a close-range character, against Phoenix, Maya, and X held down Psylocke. It's gonna be a forced X Factor. The Super Punch has to be coming. The Super Punch has to be coming. Orb. Set the orb. There's nothing you can do. You can't do that. The orb lasts so long. The orb lasts so long. It's 2-2. This match is coming in so close. Adjustments from both players. Little lull here. Lieutenant Surge trying to do something here with Big Head from Carnage, not really connecting. Isis Sarah playing a more defensive game here, still getting caught. X is getting bled out here. Shout out to Rough Warlock for the $17 donation to the pool. That is going to be a hurt PNM. Super Punch caught the dash. Lieutenant Surge. Command grab! No meter, no butter, no problem. Can they do it? Yes, they can. And it's Isis Sarah with a lone X. Lightning armor! Do it again! Windbuster! Armors through. Can they close it out? They got a full 3-stick X Factor, and that's going to do it. Lieutenant Surge. 3-2s Isis Sarah, but that was by no means an easy fight. Good games. It could be Cancola Braun. I mean,
maybe Bronze is entirely picking up the team with this Rashid into the Marvel 2 Sentinel. And it seems to be getting some value out of that right now. Going in there with Rashid, but didn't have as clean of a confirm as those Bishop loops that had been doing so well. But a second it's all you need. Sometimes, even if you drop things, if you're hitting more of your stuff in neutral, that's all that's necessary for success.
I mean, with Rashid and Sentinel, we have new BFFs because you can Eagle Spike, you can Dive Kick, you can do whatever you want. Those drones got your back. Like, you don't have to worry about a thing.
Now there's the installed Evil Ryu, gets the opportunity to not quite get started. Cancola still has his Thanos, and just one of these palms is going to get rid of all of Evil Ryu. So much meter on deck, and then so little X-Factor time needed to be used to get that kill. And again, he still has over half X-Factor time after killing 2 characters from a pretty decent amount of health, and is going to have enough time to get rid of all 3. With that, Cancola showing that it does not take very long for X Factor 3 Thanos to get rid of it anymore.
No, it does. Sovereign Decree. That's all it is. Sovereign Decree. It does so much damage. The higher you are, funny enough, the more damage it does because it hits you all the way down. And with Thanos, especially considering X Factor 3 Thanos, as we see Cammy with this lovely happy birthday that is still continuing.
has the DHC available, is going to go into the kicks. It's going to be able to finish off Braun and leave Sakura in for a mix-up. If you get dive kicked with both of your characters, that was very fortunate for Cancola that Thanos was able to get out, but incredibly unfortunate for Bronze that Sakura was able to live. Let's see if an X Factor 3 comeback with a different character can happen.
Install. What's the mix-up? What's for breakfast? Here comes Killer Bee Assault.
For Cammy experts, if she X Factors, can she do anything after Killer Bee Assault, or is that just the end of it?
She used to be able to spin drive smasher after it, but unfortunately it requires an extremely strict timing now, so it's kind of not worth it unless you have the fingers for it. But I mean, it's there.
In there is what matters. And again, Cancola, this time it was able to do a lot more with both of their other characters, but Thanos closing it out yet again. Such a powerful force coming into this, showing that it's not just Thanos on the team, has the Cammy, has the Sakura. Let's see what Bronze does to adjust. Rashid had gotten to do a little bit in that first game, but in the second game didn't really get to show off his full output. Doing lots of the double strike there. It moves forward so quickly, is incredibly hard to deal with, has a decent hitbox. The Tatsu coming in, it looks like all of these characters just want to use moving kicks to try and get around. This time Cancola's Sakura is the one that's succeeding off of it. Goes into the wall bounce, is already up to hitting with the backside. It's always so challenging when you're not quite sure with certain characters whether you're going to end up in front or behind, and trying to learn to have the correct spacing and timing to deal with it. That was really smart on Bronze's behalf, having a projectile that was just like on the ground in case the DHC came later. The zoning pattern that he had made it so with the amount of startup that Sakura's super had, like it would be pretty hard for Cancola to get that like one frame DH and get something scary going. Oh, but Ryu getting hit without X Factor, this still does a ton of damage, but isn't going to kill instantaneously, ends up needing to use 2 meters to make it happen, and now it's all up to X Factorless Marvel 2 Sentinel. This is, do you think that Bronze can do this? X Factor's still available for Cancola though? This is looking like the end. We have seen so many of these tyrant moves come in, the Sovereign Decree.
All right, Cancola, don't even let me answer the question. Just Cancola coming in. Nah, fam, I got you. Here's the answer. No. He's not even...
Touch, lead to kill, mix up, repeat 3 times and win. Quack's one of those players that even everyone has a plan until they get hit in the mouth, right? And Quack will hit you in the mouth with all of his tools.
So here's an interesting question. And while we're seeing Quack here get a lovely Shoryu into Tatsu Super there, say Isis Sarah, you're trapped in a room, strapped to a chair, gun to your head. And you're asked the question, Remora or Quack, who would you rather fight?
Oh, who would I rather fight? I think that my team composition can steal more games from Quack just if it gets out. So I would rather fight Quack, but I think that both of them could easily beat me if they're playing on point, and easily lose if they're having an off day and I'm hitting my stuff. Oh, and Quack has that X Factor 310. I am very eager to see if he's able to deal with this Dante, who just X Factors at the perfect time, gets the confirm, quick, easy kill, Remora making sure not to do anything too complicated.
I mean, in the words of my HTML teacher, just keep it simple, stupid. I mean, it's that easy, especially considering that Jackpot just does so much damage. You don't really have to commit to much. I mean, Jackpot, Round Trip, DMC1 is all about the laid-back Dante. The Dante that just can put stuff out and go, was that half your life? Oh, okay. Whatever.
Definitely has that half your life factor, and also the doing it from half the screen away factor. All those enormous buttons, the many amazing horizontal reach on pokes that he has. Oh, but that was unfortunate for Remora. Had the confirm, but didn't actually know the spacing for Ken in that position. And now Marvel 2 Sentinel is going to be hurt, but this character is very healthy. They need a lot of resources to kill them. I think that Quack investing all 3 is going to be enough.
I mean, with this hunk, I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to have to do something for breakfast. Hard drive, it's not going to really go anywhere, but it was a fake. And it's a round trip, which actually gets caught by Thanos. I didn't even know his fist was still active there.
I was also curious if it was still active or not, but I really like that by Remora, because even though he got hit by the fist, he's already recovered like over 200,000 K with Sentinel and during the time period that he's just played some neutral here. So I think that overall it was a favorable outcome, but now going to lose, I like that X from Quack. Saw the dry tag, saw that Remora was going to be free, wants his full team intact, and getting rid of Captain Marvel is incredibly important. Now everyone Remora.
Unfortunately, the call from the office wasn't exactly a good one. It was it was a pink slip, and you know what that means? She was gone. Cha-cha, real smooth, like Remora coming on in. DT, what's for breakfast? Unfortunately, that Shoryuken ain't gonna do anything for you, son. Not with holding up like that. Cold shower. Final judgment. Caught the assist too.
There may have been the possibility of a punish there, even though we've seen Remora use a decent amount of, I think it's Light Stinger from Dante. The medium Stinger actually hits essentially full screen, and I think it might be able to punish that. Quack manages to clutch it out with Thanos and takes that game, tying it up 1-1.
Good stuff. Very nice adjustment from Quack there. Kept their head, kept their cool, and made sure to press buttons and go in when they needed to. They didn't do any unnecessary actions there. Tried to go for crazy kicks by Ken. Unfortunately, all he get is kicked from Miss Carol Danvers.
Her kicks do a lot of damage, and they OTG, and they avoid many things. Thanks to tabs, this character is going to be adjusted. It's much appreciated. But until then, we're going to see the end of Ken. That's one of the specific things getting adjusted, I believe. I don't believe that currently scales properly, and that one of the things that's going to happen is her Strike Flurry is no longer going to do some unscale for the Air Light version, I think. Oh, but Hunk here managed to get to full screen, and we've seen Quack is very solid with this, even in the circumstance that neither of his assists are incredibly good at helping him keep people out.
Oh.
The hit, and we saw this earlier, when that move comes out, you can just get rid of a character, especially in X Factor. This is looking like it may be the end of DMC1 Dante as well. It definitely is on TAC hits, and that's the end of Dante. Do you think this mix-up is going to instantly kill Sentinel?
I was going to say, if an immediate hard drive happens, maybe not, but even then, that is going to be X Factor 3 Sentinel. That flight is going to make all the difference. Lazy Boy, Cha-Cha, real smooth, and we have a 1v1 Sentinel. It's going to be all about that X Factor time. Final judgment. Lazy Boy, hard drive. Are they mashing enough?
Oh no, gets out.
Sentinel force, but it's trying to go for the overhead, gets the throw. Can they confirm?
So,
honestly, I would have gone for microwave myself, but still.
I also would have liked the microwave, just in case. Though, I believe that Marvel 2 Sentinel's hard drive does not have the defensive properties that Marvel 3 Sentinel's hard drive does, so you can still have a hitbox inside of him when it happens and keep him from getting to hard drive out, unlike Marvel 3 Sentinel. Oh, but Ken here has the hit on Captain Marvel. This is a decent amount of meter available, but probably not going to kill even with that. How do you feel about the strategy of snapping in the Marvel 2 Sentinel when he gets that hit? It probably wouldn't have gotten the kill without it, so is it worth it?
I mean, considering that he got Remora to start spending resources, it's kind of worth it, kind of not, especially now because it is is currently Remora's game. Lazy Boy does not get to confirm, does not matter because Sentinel drones don't are honey badgers. They don't care.
One of the
In
many
comes-
benefits. What?
Final Judgment, here comes the Cha-Cha, here comes the bullets, and now it's anybody's game. It is, right now, it is all about control. And that Eradication Beam is going to be so much of a problem for Hunk. Dante is going to try and hit him with Jackpot, and he just wasn't high enough to go over.
I'm actually very curious why Thanos did not get hit by any of that Hyper Sentinel force. It seemed like he was still in his punch animation, but I guess that his vulnerability had already ended. Oh, and got the happy birthday for Remora. Think that Quack with just the solo tiny fraction of... Oh no! Remora decided to not invest anymore to get rid of 2 characters. Now has to deal with Pixel Thanos and a good chunk of Hunk, but still in a pretty scary situation. A Pixel Thanos may be all that's necessary to finish this off. Sit down to Pixel Dante and is going to drop this. The bullets on the opposite side are enough now. This is looking pretty potentially even, slightly favored to Remora, but if you get the cross up, it could all work out in Quack's favor. When Captain Marvel beams here, she could be punished. This is going to be the end of Captain Marvel, and it's all up to Remora's Marvel 2 Sentinel. This is looking very favorable for Quack, and X-Factor being about to run out for both of them is incredibly good for him because Sentinel being vulnerable to chip here is incredibly scary. That upward angle gun against such a big body does... Oh, that's not going to hit! Hero, was that a terrible mistake?
That was a horrible mistake. Unfortunately, Remora just could not capitalize on it. That's going to be 2-2 from Quack off of a lucky break. Because let's be fair, on character spawn, Thanos has very little options. I mean, he's got jumping kick and sovereign decree as well as maybe a throw attempt. And going up against Sentinel, who doesn't really need to go in for those kind of things. Sentinel can just kind of lean back, call drones, call drone bombs, do whatever you want, and not have to commit. That's not exactly good for Thanos. So that was a massive lucky break that just did not capitalize on Remora's part. Have to be punching themselves here.
Now, instead of punching themselves, they're punching Quack, or at least laying some feed on him. This is going to be... Oh, drops his favorite loop, though. Went for the TAC. We've seen Remora do this a lot of the time, where his Captain Marvel could kill. He just to go in with the Dante TAC instead, and Quack this time is going to get rewarded. Kills off the MC1 Dante, and has a mix-up ready for this... Oh no, that was not a mix-up! She was too small for those bullets to hit her there. But even with that, let's see if Quack's able to build the meter to do something that gets rid of this character, because you cannot let her survive. Decides to let her get out, thought that Remora would not be ready to handle that quick overhead, but Remora has fought many hard to block things and was ready immediately on time. Now with the binary, gets the punish on the super jump guns. Hunk it's pretty much forever on the heavy version of his gun there, so it gives lots of time for a character like Captain Marvel to rush up, get behind him, and then do the damage that she needs.
Went for the double overhead that time and was X-Factor speed. You're going to have to be even faster on the prediction. Power Blaster, and that is going to be a 2v1 against Quack's Ken here. He's got almost 5 bars though. He can do it even X-Factorless. Ken has a lot of damage. Unfortunately, not if he gets caught by Sentinel drones, and Remora playing a more defensive game and picking and choosing their spots to strike is going to take it 3-2. Losing DMC1 Dante didn't chink their armor even a bit.
Very nice work to Remora, and very nice work to Quack. Yes, and we want to see some good support. We have beams and guns, everything that a symbiote can need, but Heathnov went for a poke that was not able to deal with Lieutenant Surge's initial positioning. Carnage, much tinier than Venom. Venom is a kind of big body. He's a bit more like Hagar proportioned, while Carnage is little and nimble, able to get around things very quickly. And it looks like Venom is going to barely survive, but in that barely surviving has the opportunity to put so much hurt onto Wesker, and had a second confirm on Red She-Hulk there. Let's see if letting this Venom survive was a bad decision by Lieutenant Surge. Oh, it's not close enough for it to work, but fortunately for Lieutenant Surge, the web throw was a little too laggy for Heathnov to get the confirm he desired, and was continuing to press buttons after that confirm.
And that's going to be a dead Venom, which unfortunately is one of Heathnov's best characters here. Gets caught by one of Wesker's triple shots, and the JH from Ultron, here's the thing, it hilariously can crush you up from distances you think is just ridiculous. Doesn't get the orb confirmed, super punch, heavily punishable. And so now Heath, 5 sticks of butter, and can do a lot with it, especially considering with that drop from Lieutenant Surge. You gotta be thinking from on Lieutenant Surge's point, I could have dealt with this Ultron, and unfortunately I'm having to hold all this damage right now, level 3 data mine, and still gets the combo after.
That's one of the nice things, is when your character has ways to confirm after your supers, that means that along with being able to get, channeling the spirit of Zeno, getting that command throw, and with that, Lieutenant Surge is going to lose his stars. Wesker Heathnov going up 1-0.
Serve me lower life form. A command grab that makes you want to kick yourself for being hit by it. I mean, it's essentially a close range version of Cell's command grab from Dragon Ball FighterZ. It is so slow, but you still find yourself getting caught.
And speaking of getting caught, Lieutenant Surge has been very good at hitting from footsies to get those big head confirms, but then not quite getting the full damage off of them. And when Heath gets a hit, or consistently going into pretty enormous damage, enough to kill characters, and that's what's needed sometimes. Heathnov getting the confirm on Red She-Hulk is going to build so much meter, and even though Red She-Hulk has a ton of health, it is not enough to survive this, I think. No. Venom. He didn't get a web throw!
I was going to say, it almost looks like he was going for some tacos here. He was trying to go for a 50-50. And, I mean, here comes Stars Wesker. Venom's air dash isn't really considered an air dash. It's a web swing that puts him a little lower than most other characters with air dashes. So you can actually catch him real easy with some bullets here. The main thing is going to be that Magnum shot. Where is Surge going to use it? Is he going to use it for some extra damage? No, he's going to keep it in the chamber. That 45 ACP ready to go. It is plus on block, hella plus on X Factor. So, and he still doesn't need it. It's still there.
Oh, and level 3 is still available. But
no!
He let it loose. And with that, Heathnov, will he choose to just level 3? He does. Sometimes you can do a simple and effective combo and win a game, instead of doing a complicated combo, dropping it, and losing the game.
Oh, Lieutenant Surge unfortunately just did not have the right Magnum shot. He went for standing M into Magnum. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh, but here he gets a confirm, even though things didn't work out before. Gets him all the way to the corner with the triple big head loop there. Is going to be able to get knocked down in the corner and decides to back off. Doesn't want to overcommit, especially with the big buttons that Venom has and the OS throws that are available. But we've seen very good use of the range seismo-like projectile by Lieutenant Surge, especially paired with that gunshot assist. Will the confirm be available here, though? Oh, that traded! That was so unfortunate for Lieutenant Surge, but he was able to bait out essentially all of Heathnov's meter, leaving Lieutenant Surge at a 4-meter advantage to 0.
Yeah, ruling the meter war right now, especially with 3 characters and 3 characters, is huge. But the main thing is that Carnage has to live! And that's not going to be it. And that's going to be a free tag from Venom. Well, free-ish. He's going to get tagged as he jumps up. Red She-Hulk has more than enough bar. Went for the immediate 50-50 low. And here comes Ultron. Down slash, no confirm.
Both of them command throw. They both went for it, but Heathnov was too early.
Serve me lower life form. Yeah, it's slow, but at the same time, Red She-Hulk still did hers later than he does, which means that she gets priority.
It turns out She-Hulk is not a lower life form. She is a very powerful life form and was able to get it, but oh, very nice with the X-Factor timing, was able to get the level 3 through the bullets, has the punish and the kill on Hunk, and now it's down to Sliver Ultron, but the X-Factor let him get out of the situation. This is looking like it could be anyone's game, but if X-Factor runs out, it's looking very good for Lieutenant Surge.
Serve me lower life form. Does he have it? Yes, he does! No, but no confirm! Dirt nap! Oh
Wow.
no! Oh no! He had it! He had it and he threw it away!
So, really great work to Lieutenant Surge in being clutch in that situation. A lot of people would have incredibly challenging times, but was able to make sure to keep the focus, keep the eye on the prize, and get the kills that were needed. Now has 1 on the board, but 1 on the board is not enough. Let's see if Carnage is going to make it through this exchange. Heathnov has been having a little bit of a hard time hitting his web throw loops, but it looks like this time it's not going to be any more challenges with it. Is there enough meter on deck? Just short of it, but doesn't need it for the kill, has the immediate mix-up, and now it's down to that Red She-Hulk and Stars Wesker.
And the trap already activated because it activates on the left and right axis of the character regardless of how tall they are. So, Super Punch, not enough. I'm honestly surprised no DHC happened there to try and kill off Venom. He had enough meter to do it. And Heath is going to make him pay for it.
This hurts, and Heath is going to build back a decent amount of meter, has both assists on deck for extensions, and getting 2 hits into the into web throw off of Heath builds all of this bar, is going to be just short of enough to kill Red She-Hulk though, and I don't think that even with the Venom Bite available.
Super Punch! Who does that?
Lieutenant Surge has been very willing to use both her version of Bionic Arm and also her command throw. Oh, and it looks like Heathnov being mobile and evasive, but these gunshots from super jump height being enough of an obnoxious factor to keep him from moving forward. Very nice work, and Lieutenant Surge manages to get his back out of the corner, getting back to mid-screen so that there's more room to safely run with gunshots or shoot that helicopter.
And here's the other thing though, at any point Wesker can just call the boys for some Chinese and it's going to be such a hard time for Heath to come on through. But Lieutenant Surge doesn't seem to be wanting to use the meter to keep him out. Flip kick, very nice. No helicopter call. It's a little odd, but alright.
I feel like when you're calling helicopter on incoming against a character, your goal is to chip them out. Because if you want to do mix, if they advance and guard the helicopter, they get to return to a good neutral situation against you. And now Lieutenant Surge investing the X Factor exactly as needed, but it is enough, tying it up 2-2. This is a very clutch run by Lieutenant Surge after being down 0-2. Things were looking pretty scary. Has made so many adjustments, is getting to play neutral, is getting to hit, but did not predict that the Venom thing was coming. And then Surge is likely going to lose this Carnage. And, oh, THC is going to push out of the corner. Is there a full confirm from Heath here? Oh no,
not with that.
I think like Carnage was too small. That like if this had been a bigger character, I think Web Throw would have caught him. But since Carnage is a short boy, he was able to avoid being within range of the Web Throw in that situation. Really unfortunate for Heath, but instead, I don't know, getting the hit on She-Hulk also incredibly worth it.
I mean, he's gonna have to make an adjustment to this combo here because he's gonna have 2 meter, but oh, maybe not. Tried to go for Dirt Nap, did not work. Trap activated just as planned. Heath, the greatest of Robin players, apparently. Trap set.
And Carnage gets out and immediately Big Head's back into the corner. Wants to maintain the aggression, and Heathnov getting an accidental like Venom Bite at a range that was not intended, I think. But Lieutenant Surge getting in, playing footsies with this Carnage, has been able to do a good balance of things at multiple ranges. Venom thing in his downfall. We're going to see if Heath is punished for not snapping this Wesker, because Wesker has been scary for him, but it looks like Wesker is not going to have the opportunity to play. It just goes into THC. 3 characters in X Factor. This looks like the end of Stars Wesker, and Heathnov takes it to 2.
Didn't even have to do anything extra. Heath showing off, yes, I am still surgical with those Venom Fangs. Do not look down on me. Lieutenant Surge, however, this is not... You guys are having fun too, because watching Marvel is always a pleasure of mine, so I hope it is a pleasure of yours. Speaking of pleasure, we have the pleasure of watching Zeno VT going up against Isis Sarah, and we got loops. We have the forbidden loops, brother. Nice side blade, control Kakure. Into Orb. Doesn't really have to set anything. It just let it sit. I mean, the worst part is that Maya still comes in. The control. I also just realized we have a Phoenix and Maya going up against the Phoenix and Maya shotgun turnabout. And the thing is that this is going to all be about screen control. It is all going to be about which Phoenix and Maya is going to have the most screen control. That's going to be Super Punch! So much health. So much health. And that phone is going to hold down the neutral. Temper Tantrum. Papers. Level 3 does not matter. Control Kakure. And Isis Sarah is going to be losing that Psylocke. Zeno, how about a nice Dirt Nap? You're losing that PNM. You're losing that PNM. Zeno VT. Here comes one of the most dangerous characters in Isis Sarah's team. Do not discount the X. We have been waiting so long, and he is good. Do not discount the X. Isis Sarah once again is looking like second verse, same as the first. Zeke Fox in chat going, what happens when X gets X Factor? Destruction. Absolute destruction. Objection overruled. Gets the combo, gets the... oh no, was that enough? Binary! Didn't catch either of them. Gonna have to try and do as much as they can on that Power Blaster. Zeno trying so hard. And there goes Isis Sarah's Psylocke. P and M's barely gonna do anything. Captain Marvel. Zeno's not gonna make the same mistake twice. They're gonna try and put Axe down as much as they can. It's not looking good. X, lightning armor. Unfortunately, that's heavily punishable, but Zeno couldn't really do much about it. Looks like the speed of Carol just wasn't on their side. That's gonna be orb! That's gonna be a confirm! Isisera probably thought it was gonna be shotgun turnabout. No, it was stationary orb. Zeno bringing it back. Good throw. That's still with a wave dash, a confirm on Isisera's part. That's going to be loops with Psyblade. Or not Psyblade, Psy Slash? I think it is. I have not played Psyblade so long. Very nice. The speed on Psylocke is so good. Hey, remember Isisera got that vase. That vase is currently worth $122. The speedsters. It's like watching a match against the Flash and Reverse Flash here. They're so fast. And unfortunately, Psylocke is going to lose this battle of speed here. Zeno is going to be up. Is going to put it together. Two characters. That's going to be a throw. How did you get that confirm? Post throw. No! Isisera. No, you do not have puppet combos. No! No! Puppet control cancel combos. Isisera. You can't just do that to somebody. Objection overruled. Lightning armor. Isisera up 1-2. Disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. I need something. I need a mouthwash after that. Ugh. No. Isisera, oh, it is not looking good right now. Oh, drops the loops this time. That's the first time this match they've dropped that confirm. Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna hurt so much. X is going to almost die. He's gonna be bleeding so much. Isisera needs time. Phoenix and Maya are going to get hurt. They're going to perish. X coming in, buttons. He's not afraid. Can X get the job done? Objection overruled. That's going to hit. X is basically on Magic Pixel here. 50-50 with the blocks from Maya. It's not going to be enough. Zeno will shut X out, and it's going to be 2-2. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Zeno was not impressed. Confirmed once again by Isisera. Can they fully finish their plate this time? P&M is really hurting. A full combo will be able to kill. Does not get the Psyblade, and here comes Carol. Very nice ninjutsu. What is that? Ninjutsu combo into side switch? That's a thing? Power Blaster. DHC. Orb. That's going to be a dead PNM. Tried to go for the cancel off of Dirtnap into something else, and now it is all down to the tiny blue robot that could. Misconfirm off of the super punch. Ice's Sarah is in trouble. Shotgun Ice, tornado hold. Gets called out. 57 ticks. X coming in. Lightning armor. Tried to go further. I mean, further reverse did not happen. There, that is so. Oh no, the dirt nap. Is this going to be it? Will this be the end? Super punch. He's alive. Ice's Sarah's not done yet. Super punch got canceled off of the dive. Ice's Sarah finally gets tagged by the body splash. And after one of the scariest seemingly comebacks of Ice's Sarah, who would not die, Zeno finally puts it away. I feel like I got shot with adrenaline. I am awake. No button check needed here. Cancola is just going straight in. Spin drive, smasher. We haven't really got to see a lot of Hakis Iceman here. Let's see if we can finally see what he can do. That's a little bit of early buttons here. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. And Cancola was trying to go for some advanced stuff off. Off of the spin knuckle cancel there. Spin drive smasher again. It's gonna be a lot of damage here. Where's the DHC? There it is. Hado Ichiban. And shout out to Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. That's the only reason why I remember that name. Okay, apparently Snap pushes Psylocke forward, so it caused the Shaputya to hop over. Psyblade. Hakis unfortunately not showing off Ice's Sarah there. Pulling in Thanos. I heavily agree with this. What I don't agree with is the lack of confirms here and the nerves or the scrambling that is happening right now. What is going on here? Well, sovereign degree. Iceman once again at point, and that Psylocke is bleeding extremely heavily. Ooh, tries to go for the extended combo there. Doesn't get it again. Cancola is trying. It seems like the internet's just kind of holding them back here. Spin drive smasher. Try to catch a fish. Hado Ichiban. Tatsumaki. I'm sorry, Shaputya. Shaputya again, heavy version this time. Gonna go for the full nickel and dime. Unfortunately, Venom had empty pockets. Wow, actually got the full combo this time. Good stuff. First time we've ever seen Cancola actually pull it off here on tournament. Well, at least on stream. Iceman is surprising, losing a full screen battle here, and that is going to allow Sakura to get in from full screen, and now it is all down to Psylocke. However, Do not discount Psylocke. X Factor level 3 makes her an absolute monster. And no! Hakis is going to let it go! Hakis is gonna let it go! Had no faith in his Psylocke. That's going to be 2 towards Cancola. Wow. Only in Marvel. Only in Marvel. Neociano, thank you for subscribing for 8 months. Thanks for the sub. Shout out to Neociano. Alright, so we got Venom coming in this time. I'm honestly surprised he's keeping in Iceman. I mean, Iceman hasn't really done a lot of damage here. Venom Bite, let it snow. Did not confirm after either. Wow, Psylocke coming on in with that assist, all as if it was Marvel too. Okay. Shapuya heavy, there we go. Gets the side switch, unfortunately doesn't get the full combo though. Got the JH, but did not get the full confirm. Try to go for toes. Shapuya heavy. Trying to keep Venom, at bay with Hadokens. Venom Bite. And Iceman comes in. Call from the office. I guess Venom just had to go deal with something. Cold shoulder. Got Thanos for a couple. Very nice hailstorm there from Iceman. Final Judgment can't really do much there. I mean, Iceman does have lasers, but they have to make sure that Thanos doesn't pull another Final Judgment, because the Final Judgment will hit faster than the ice lasers will. Tried to go for a snap. Probably thought that Cancola was going to do an air dash kick there. Ice Spike, let it snow. And once again, it's going to put Thanos all the way at full screen. I'm starting to see why Hakis kept Iceman. Oh my god. What do you do? Cold shoulder. No confirm, but hey, keep trying. And with that Venom Fang, there's just not enough time. 10 ticks, no X Factor. Hakis doesn't even need to play anymore. 5 ticks. He could have just put down the controller. It wasn't enough. Hakis wanted the kill. Hakis had the dip and he wanted the chip. And here comes Cancola, trying to make something happen. Very nice re-jump combos there. Unfortunately, just a little too slow on the landing. Could not punish. Oh wow, apparently I could not English. Could not punish the Venom Fang. Venom Fang once again. Freeze. Once again, that DP assist, so good, looking like Marvel 2 here. And that is going to do it there for Cammy. Possibly the last time we'll see Cammy here in this tournament. Air throw by Hakis with no confirm. The Thanos going to protect Sakura. Hey, I got you, fam. Shibuya, the dash back, the Shibuya. What is going on? Let it snow. Not a lot of chip, but it's guaranteed chip. Ice Spike. Freeze, freeze, freeze. What's Iceman's favorite movie? RoboCop. Why? Because freeze. Oh no. I was gonna say, here's the thing, is that Sakura can't press a button there because Let It Snow actually starts from behind Iceman. Really smart of Cancola to recognize that there. Very nice. Sovereign Decree gets the extra. Palm Breaker, Sovereign Decree, dead Psylocke. Hadouken for the extra. Oh! Beautiful fake on the overhead. He wants Sakura. He wants her dead, and dead he will have. Ice Spike is going to be a 1v1. Watch your toes. Oh no, I do not agree with that. Super Ice Spike would have been better. I also don't agree with that. Time is running out. If Cancola wants to make this, he's going to have to pray that Hakis makes the wrong choice, and he does. Hakis doesn't have to do much, but Cancola needs a miracle here. 2, 1. Sovereign Decree, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to freeze the clock. Because when it comes to freezing things, who better than Iceman? So obviously it was in his favor. We got 2-2. And it's not looking good. Cancola is looking like they wanted that win so bad. And it is hurting them. Venom Fang does not work. No punish! Cancola has been missing punishes all day. Haru Ichiban. Full connects. What's for breakfast? Meaty Hadouken. Meaty Hadouken. Venom Fang. Confirm this time. Gets the full confirm this time. I don't agree with that reset. I mean, Shoken. Okay, apparently Cancola got the balls. Then again, he is playing Thanos. And once again, the master of chip, Iceman, is going to kill Sakura. Once again, no punish. That was a complete whiff of Venom's Venom Fang. And there was nothing that Cancola did. I don't know if it's because of timing or if it's because of internet or what have you, but they're just not recognizing it. Final Judgment, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be on a really hurting Venom here. X Factor, throw reset. Hakis. What kind of bull testicles do you need to have? You can't just do that to a man. Hakis will be 2-3ing Cancola hitbox and doesn't knock down. That's all I care about. Because knocking somebody up with launcher and then going for, I think, what was it, Cajun Strike? Or no, Royal Flash. It was Royal Flash. That was some of the funniest things because they go immediately up and then immediately down. Speaking of immediately down, Captain Marvel's going down. What just happened? One of Zeno's best characters just gone. KFC Crispy, yes. Callie Kings is actually working on making Gambit. Trust me, you'll be able to do that for sure. Alright, Callie, bet. Awesome. Zeno, not to be outdone. Thanos is gone. Red She-Hulk is pissed. Betty trying to go for the bear hug, and it's I don't know, Grandma. It's just not working. Super punch, Dance Macabre backdash. Somebody actually used Dance Macabre backdash. What? That's a thing? There are those people? There are those people? Very nice axe kick. Quack. This time Zeno is keeping P&M here. Tiger knee on the Hadouken there. Actually got it. Quack looking anything but here. Shinryuken. Wow. Hunk, I got you, fam. Off of the Tatsu. With the overhead axe kick. And Captain Marvel is going down. Quack barely has any damage on him. No. Quack, don't do it. Quack, don't do it. Quack. Zeno's alive, not by much. Body splash with the confirm. The loops. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Zeno is not dead yet. Quack trying to run out X Factor time and picks the perfect time there. Zeno, if you take an inch, he will take a mile and your wallet. Holy shit. Whoa, no, Zeno, hold up. Hold up, Zeno. Zeno's locking him in. Here he comes. Here he comes. Zeno is not happy. The point man with the power plan. Shin Akuma. Tatsumaki Senpukyak. Coming in once again. Shin Akuma is extremely beefy. Oh, hiding behind Thanos, such a good play. That's gonna be enough to kill, but he doesn't commit. Doesn't need to, saves the bar. Shin Akuma unfortunately did even worse than Phoenix Wright and Maya. Quack is on a tear. Can anyone stop this madness? Quack doesn't even need to commit. Super punch! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zeno is not happy. Dirt nap. Zeno is pissed and is on the board. Zeno! Actual fucking anger! Refused! Just absolutely refused to go down! That Tatsu. Misatsu Gohado. Misatsu Gohado again? Yes, indeed. That's the catch, and that's going to be a lot of damage here. Just pull back and let the Hadoukens do the rest. Bullets. That's a lot of damage on Shin Akuma, and Shin's just going to have to take that. Beautiful advancing guards. I do not agree with that. That was an accident. 100% an accident. I should have Senku. I should have Senku. Dive kick. Shin Akuma dies to chip, but still put a lot on the plate here. Zeno. A lot less to have to deal with here, but once again, that Ken, that slithery snake, the Tatsu, the one you least expect, Power Blaster. Cube is coming up, Captain Marvel, the side switch, and it is all down to Betty once again. X Factor. If it's going to happen, it's gonna happen with Red She-Hulk. Unfortunately, it ain't gonna happen without damage. So much. Doesn't want to spend. No, spends the X Factor. That's gonna be it. Sovereign Decree. No. Stomp on your J's. You do not prove that you are better than the Mad Titan. Quack learns from his mistakes, doesn't let Zeno start up, and that is going to be 1-3. What's up, J-Dog? How you doing? So for those of you who are just coming on in, I am TSD0. And I am here on commentary, alone for right now. Touch Santa's. Funny enough, it's actually a Toho reference for anybody that actually will ever get that. But as we go into the match here, we see once again Hakis wanting to play that long game with Iceman, full range, non-committal, tries to go for the Hailstorm. And Lieutenant Surge extremely strong in this bracket so far. With an office call out to Red She-Hulk, I don't know about that. I mean, it seems like Red She-Hulk would actually have an even worse time. I'm going to shut up now because this is going to most likely be a dead Iceman indeed. And we got loops, we got confirms, we have resets. Air throw, but no tacos. Decided not to finish their plate. Lieutenant Surge, that's one thing I will say is that when it comes to combos, they don't really rely on them too much. Super punch! And tried to get something started there with Carnage. Unfortunately, Super Punch had a lot of screen time to go through. No air dash with Venom from Hakis in order to try and make the Venom Fang work. Trap, blocked, wall bounce from Betty, DP assist, never fail since Marvel 2. What does is that drop. Here comes the dirt nap. Here goes Venom and here comes Red She-Hulk. Where's she going? Shout out to I mash buttons because I do indeed mash buttons. Sometimes it's the good thing to do. In this case, Lieutenant Surge mashing all of the buttons. Or in this case, gun. No meter required. Just plug her. Just air her out. That's all you need to do. Stars Wesker. Let it snow? I don't think so. Carnage is more of a summer guy. Hailstorm actually catches him, and the confirm. But no! Cold Shoulder misses, but hits Stars Wesker instead. That's going to be a lot of bleed on him right now. And I believe it is 0-1, Kevin. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna have to look at the end screen after. Let it snow. Dirt Nap, hold up. Death Bite? It's not gonna be a lot because it didn't carry her with her. That was a beautiful wall jump there. Full combo. Lieutenant Surge. Body Splash. Super Punch. No DHC, no problem. He's confident in his Betty. Hakis looking like he ain't gonna be going to the Pokemon League at any point. That Ice Band's gonna get ice. No! Spikes doesn't work, but the re-jump does. 1v3 right now. Big Head. Betty with the scoops, but no confirm. Toes. Oh my lord. Wait. No. The Dirt Nap still worked. The X Factor. I don't believe it. I could have swore that was a clone. I could have sworn that was a clone. What the fuck is that install super on Psylocke? It essentially for Street Fighter terms, if anybody has played Third Strike, or in any case with Yun and Yang, it's one of their installs. Yeah, it's Ganesian. It's basically Ganesian. Yeah, it's not even new. It's been in there since Children of the Atom. Which is funny because in Marvel Superheroes, she had something completely different, which just made her hitboxes just ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, hey Iceman, where'd you go? Yo, try to go for Dirt Nap, X Factor Air Throw, no confirm. Dirt Nap again! Oh no, Hakis is learning. Hakis is learning. The Dirt Naps aren't happening. Big Head. Venom Fang. This is a symbiote fight here. Very nice. TK Big Heads gets the full combo. Whirligig. Whirlybin. Whirligig again. Oh, looked like he tried to go for the air throw there, maybe a reset, but he just kind of waited for Hakis to do something, and it is all down to Hakis Psylocke. If Hakis doesn't do something right here, right now, that's it. Install. Air throw. Wesker, can he finish the job? 26 ticks. He does not have to commit. He can go out. Wait, hold up. Oh no, Hakis is getting caught. Lieutenant Surge has the life lead. Hakis is trying to make something work here. Hakis is going to have to try and go in. 15 ticks. gets clapped. Hakis is playing the long game. Doesn't need to go in. 10 ticks. What was that? I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why. I think that was an accident there. 4 ticks. Has to make something happen. Did he press a button? No! No! Hakis is alive! The flash kick didn't hit! The flash kick did not hit! Her hurt box was too high! That was a robbing of immense proportions, and Lieutenant Surge is pissed! This carnage is going everywhere right now. All of Hakis' team is bleeding. Lieutenant Surge is putting pen to paper, boot to pavement, super whirly bin, and Iceman is dead. She-Hulk coming in. Side switch, Hakis with the loops. Can he get the full confirm? No! Does not get the timing. Has yet to hit the full thing. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Surge, more than happy to show him what damage feels like. Crack to the jaw. Doesn't bother with the DHC. Knows he doesn't need it. And it is all down to Psylocke once again. 5 sticks of butter. X Factor still on board. You're gonna pop the chip damage. Look at it. Look at it. Feel it with eyes unclouded by hate. X Factor, time's almost up. Lieutenant Surge popping X Factor of his own, and we are back to a very familiar situation. Lieutenant Surge, all the time in the world, with the confirm and with the kill. Woo! That was a scary thing there. Here we go. Heathnov on player 2, Remora on player 1. Sentinel, Captain Marvel, Dante versus Venom, Ultron, Hunk. Heath looking to make this first blood. Decides to go for the trap setup instead. Captain Marvel floats away and wants to get a little bit of space there. Air throw. But unfortunately was a bit too high. Not for this one. Air throw again. Oh no! The Power Blaster. Unfortunately, instead of going diagonals, it seems like they actually got a quarter circle motion instead. The bait. Heath with grenade bait. Last second. Dante is hurting. And Heath still has a grenade. He's going to spend it. Dance Macabre decides not to X Factor. Helmbreaker, jackpot. It's gonna be drones. It's gonna be X Factor on Remora's side. Does not want to deal with that Ultron. That is a dead-ass Ultron. And unfortunately, Heath breaks one of the biggest rules of palette swap. You do not challenge a DT Dante. However, Heath, with confidence, sporting the old blue, coming in. Does he have time for the death bite? No, he doesn't. The lazy boy cannot confirm into Cha-Cha. Venom Fang. Heath. First strike. 6H starter. Oh no. You literally could not ask for a better start. This combo is going to hurt. With the reset. Binary. Oh no, the happy bird. No, it goes into an assist carry instead. Round trip. The ball's on this man. Raw S. It does not get more raw. Tried to go for a known cross up 50-50. Did not happen. Binary is out. What does Captain Marvel install do? It makes her faster and it gives her a damage boost. Heathnov gonna have to deal with this round table or not. Here's the thing, and here's the greatest thing about that. Venom's Death Bite actually recovers so fast, you generally can do something else after. Remora. Can they get the confirm? Yes, they can. Round trip. Very nice breakaway. Unfortunately, couldn't get the second one, and that's going to be an air throw 1-1. You guys are playing too good. I have a headache. Oh no, the happy birthday hunk is down. Round trip. Venom Fang actually caught Dante too. Stinger, DT. Level 3 didn't happen. Remora actually saw it coming. Beautiful wave dash out there. Venom Fang can't punish it, not from that angle. And that is going to be a dead Venom to some Sentinel drones. Oh no, the autocorrect! Sometimes DMC1 Dante autocorrects because the character is on the other side of him for just a fraction of a moment. No way. Serve me lower life form. What is your qualifications? Try to go for the air throw reset. Oh no, power blaster, just a little bit better. Down slash. That's a dead Carol. It is the battle of the machines. Hyper Sentinel Force will take it. Alright, so Remora is up 2-1, and we are going to be taking a small little thing here. Heath still alive. And sometimes, guys, because sometimes after, a while, this is still online. There's still some Marvel stuff, happening, obviously. Uh-oh. Remora is seeming to have some technical difficulties here. So it seems that Parsec is kind of shit in the bed right now.
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The world's greatest heroes are all here.
Alrighty, I do believe we're back in action. All right, Venom Ultron Hunk. Yep, Heath on the right, Remora on the left. We are reconnected.
Rooftops at night.
Go for broke. Fight!
Game 4 of Winners Final, and it's gonna start with an air throw, no confirm. A bit too high for that. Still a confirm off of the pressure, however. Beautiful air throw. Confirm off of the Venom Bite. That's going to be 3 bars. I don't know if this is going to fully kill Carol. It's going to be close, though. Crossover combination. I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up. Jackpot. Jackpot. Sentinel full. Where did his health go? I mean, Heath is trying to pull back here. Ultron gets caught with the Helmbreaker. I honestly don't know what Heath can do here. I mean, he's just caught. Beautiful wave dash into OTG, and that's going to be 3-1. Where did his health go? Jesus. Alright, Quack going up against Lieutenant Surge, gets caught by Big Head. Also, Hunk got caught somewhere in there as well. But decided to try and go for the, oh, good air throw by Lieutenant Surge. No confirm there, however. Final Judgment, that's going to be a lot of chip here. Unfortunately, there's not really much that can be done there. Beautiful Tyrant Shield. Super Punch. Tried to call it Dirt Nap. Nah, not that either. A 2-bar swing and a miss. And that's going to pay quite a hefty price on Lieutenant Surge's point. Ooh, get stepped on. No, this is a no J zone. Oh, no. Hunk is dead. He did not get to play. 4 sticks of butter. Ugh. Flash kick. Sovereign Decree, no. Shinku Tatsumaki, no either. No faith in it. Popped X immediately. Poor Hunk just does not get to play. Red She-Hulk coming on in. What's for breakfast? A nice, sweet chin music. You're outmatched. Final Judgment. Yo. Outmatched. TK Big Head, he actually misses it this time. TK Big Head actually gets it. Full combo. Whirly bin, or there's the Whirly bin, my bad, Whirly Gig. Whirligig again, super Whirligig actually gets the full ass combo. Ugh! Thanos is a beefy boy though. He's thick. Did not die to that. Flash kick. Ugh. Final judgment. Very nice. Try to go for the overhead, thinking that Lieutenant Surge was going to, was going to crouch block. Beautiful Pops X gets to confirm off of the wave dash. Oh no, no, the flash kick it doesn't kill. He doesn't punish that. Okay, that's a massive surprise. Carnage tries to go for some sweet stuff. I mean, Hunk is just holding it down. I mean, Revelations Chris is just holding it down. Just AK. Apparently, Hunk plays current Modern Warfare because the AK is holding it down. Long range. Nothing really anybody can do about it. Avoiding the pistol bullets, too. Uses the grenade to make Ken have a safe in. That's a beautiful play. The wave dashes on this man. I am so upset. X kick. Confirm. No X kick this time. Unfortunately, he is in the air, so Dirt Nap will not work. Shinryuken, and that's 2-0. Lieutenant Surge is going to need some kind of answer. Unfortunately gets a dash instead of axe kick. Shody Repa, he's gonna go fishing. Grenade! That's the thing with Hunk. If Hunk is next up to play and somebody's used meter, do not fall for it. It is a grenade super fish. Watch your toes! The armor! Ugh! Ugh! 2 up, 2 down. Betty. Beautiful Magnum shot. X Factors. Here we go. It takes 2. Lieutenant Surge. No carnage, no problem. I just want to say that Magnum shot was mwah. Beautiful Shoryuken there. Snapback. And here comes the Wesker. He does not want a repeat of that. Quack looking to put him away. X Factor met with X Factor. I don't know, but oh wait. Actual genius. Actual genius. The Shinku Tatsumaki actually ended right when the bullets kept going. Oh no. Oh no. It's not looking good for Lieutenant Surge. Somebody's about to take the spark bench. Well, Who knew? Somebody brought a combustion to Kanto. That's gonna be 3-1 in Quack's favor. Shout out to Lieutenant Surge, holding it down. So moment he's got solid Oki, he's a monster to be messed with.
That makes sense. And his oh my god, round start DP, very much a Ken thing to do. But pop an X early on, that might come back to bite him in the ass later, because I can't really say that any character in this particular set does low damage, but especially to help with the confirms from Ken, Thanos to a lesser extent, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. He's getting the first hit. Oh my god, drops it. It's okay though, we get the happy birthday. And
so, considering this happy birthday, are we singing the regular version or the Master Shake version? Because I'm pretty sure at either point somebody's gonna die.
You know, he's keeping it simple as can be. And
Upset.
And this is gonna be rough for Quack right now. He's got almost 5 bars, and honestly, if there is a single character on Quack's team that's left solo that makes the best use of that resource, it's definitely Hunk.
Yeah, like between Hunk and Thanos, you don't want either holding bar. Like Ken, you can allow him to hold bar, and with the exception of maybe prediction Shoryu Repa, that's with an X Factor pop that makes it safe. Oh, hold up.
Goes for the Team Hyper, but Venom solo mix isn't the best. So interesting attempt there, but he's about to lose not just Venom, but also his X Factor, and I don't know if that was the right call to make.
I mean, he doesn't really have to commit 50 ticks, and he can just kind of send lasers and stuff downrange. I mean, Hunk is a long-range character, but going up against himself and Ultron, Heath doesn't have to commit. And see, just right there, Quack has to. So Heath can just stay back, send lasers, hold his assist. Apparently, I can't even do much here. Oh no, hold up. Well, he ain't gonna be holding much anymore. Besides maybe the mortgage that his family's gonna have to pay.
And Quack coming out with the DP there, bringing Hunk for the grenade. Doesn't come out. There it is. Now Heathnov coming in with Anchor Ultron. Feels like the shoe's on the other foot here, except he's still got X sitting at just under 4 bars. Quack is going to be playing not to lose here, and honestly, he's got the character to do it with. Even though Ultron is a fairly mobile character, it's going to be rough.
Beautiful air throw. Doesn't get orb pop though.
Oh god damn, that confirmed. That was hot.
I love restand cover, or not restands. I love relands. My bad. Doesn't miss the orb pop there this time.
Yeah, let's see here. He's not backing off a little bit. Doesn't want to go too hard. Oh my god. That was. Oh my. Wait. Oh, he went for laser? I thought he did.
I thought he did serve me lower life form.
Yeah.
Because it honestly looked like he was going for the command grab super, but.
Oh no, Heath. I think you get less damage from this. What do we got here? Nice, nice. We're just gonna loop. No, we can't loop it. The hit's done too high. And Quack rounding out with the air throw. Am I hearing? I'm getting a little bit of echo. Do I have the stream on? Yeah, I do. Hold on. There we go. And getting right back into it, 1-1. I'm not really sure how. I mean, this matchup, it feels like Venom does better until Ken manages to get the hit in, because Venom outside of level 3, he doesn't really have any good defensive options outside of going for like a mashed out throw. Nice meaty air Hadoken there. Keep Ken making sure Venom stays in the corner. And
one of the hardest parts about having a Ken with a Hunk and Thanos assist. I don't know about that. I would have let Ken cook. That was gonna hit. That would have hit Hunk.
It would have hit Hunk, but we'll see. He also could have just DH'd into Thanos as well. The Beam Super is fairly safe, especially with the pushback.
Yeah, like, Final Judgment goes so far so fast.
This does a lot of damage, even on chip.
And speaking of chip, that's a lot towards Heath. That's going to catch somebody. Not a lot for the commitment, though.
Yeah. Like, I was expecting Heath to pop X there if he did get the hit on Hunk, but it looks like he was just going for damage there, or he wanted to fish for a happy birthday. He does nab Hunk, though. Ken coming in. Just with 2 bars, we'll see what he can do with it. But without a real neutral assist, it might be a little more difficult to navigate against Ultron and Hunk. Oh, that was actually godlike.
So what he did there was that he covered the forward roll by dashing back and going laser drone. That's not gonna work. However, Ultron, Ultron's mix-up game is actually much stronger than Venom, so he can actually do that.
That was smart from Quack, doing the Titan shield before the beam super, get a little extra lockdown in.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ultron with his eradication laser actually does not care. That Titan shield can just get destroyed almost instantly.
Oh my, okay, that was actually smart there. He has been on top of the rock type punishes. Like, even if the damage isn't really anything to write home about, I mean, level 3, still not getting...
He's still going to get a confirm right here with a reset. He notices that Quack likes to mash there, so he just let the situation go. That's actually really smart here. Unfortunately, what's not is putting himself in the corner for this sovereign decree.
It looked like a bad push block. Oh my god. He's getting offed right now, goddamn.
Sovereign decree does so much.
Yeah, he needs it. He
does. He really does. Like, Thanos has really good damage. Okay, but what else does he have? He's got an air dash.
Yeah. He's got the funny counter.
Yeah, describing Thanos is like describing describing a hot and ready pizza. It's hot and it's ready. But is it good? I said it's hot and it's ready.
Exactly. Another drop from Heath there. The ADMS not doing him any favors right now, but raw Venom throw is doing favors for Heath right now. And we'll see if we can seal the deal this time. Killing off the Thanos here. A bit of a boon for Heath, because that's probably the most damaging character on Quack's team. I'd say if he gets a hit on Hunk, it might be moving the top X if possible.
I mean, what he generally wants to happen, the best case scenario here for Heath, is kill Thanos, kill Hunk, leave Ken with no assists, and force him to predict. Force him to pop that X Factor, force him to be put into an unsafe situation, but keep all of the resources and all of the BS to yourself. And it looks like that's what Heath is going to do. Here comes Ken. All he needs to do is put him in an unsafe situation, like right there.
I was gonna say, yeah, to Heath's credit, he does a fantastic job of like trying to bait out the breakout nonsense from Quack's Ken right now, but we do get opened up. Probably gonna be a dead Venom right here. Gotta spin the bar for it though. A bit of a silver lining for Heath there. Yep.
Stick of butter, unfortunately, is not comparable to a character, and it's looking like another stick of butter. No, not even. Ultron actually had enough damage.
Yeah, I think Ultron only has 850k now. I know Hunk also has 850k, so even without X Factor, if Quack gets a hit on Hunk right now, he can get to a kill, but he's got to get the hit first, which he's close enough to. Oh my god.
Yeah, what Quack has to look out for right now. Oh no, that's super punishable. Grenade super. No! Okay. I was about to lose my mind.
That was a Boruto-ass exchange right there.
We playing Ultimate Ninja Storm, apparently.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was a hell of a scramble. And I'm not even eating eggs.
Yeah, character select, giving them both time to cool off. I am surprised Quack doesn't play Shorty can assist on Ken. Because it feel like, especially for Thanos, Hunt needs it a little less because he's got his own reversal, even if it is kind of exploitable. But Shuriken Assist seems like it would be pretty good.
Well, I would agree if it wasn't for the fact that Tatsu Assist actually covers a lot of angles that both Venom and Hunk and Ultron love to go into. I do not agree with that level 3. I think he should have continued the combo just a little bit more and then went into level 3 to try and confirm the double kill. But, I mean, that's just me, I guess.
Oh lord. Venom Fang, getting clipped there. Venom almost dying as an assist, good lord. Gets the air throw! Oh my god. And now things are looking a little dire for Heath right now.
Yeah, that Venom is basically in the hospice right now. Venom Fang, good confirm. Doesn't get the happy birthday, however, he's got 2 sticks of butter, working on 3, getting the 3, crossover, combination.
Let's throw! Gonna get another loot here. Oh no, we don't need it. Just gonna go into a little Venom bite. I think that's, I don't know what it's called. God damn!
Press buttons! Just do it! Just do it!
Yeah, no. Heath is gonna need a. He's gonna need a dive into prayer right now. Although he is bringing in the better match Ultron, but
not by much considering. Very the meaty orb pop? Are you serious?
Because he was expecting the air dash there, but stuffs up the drones. Damn, you got an hour.
No.
You got a day and a half to confirm that. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, the day is about to sunset on Heath because of that drop. That is going to be it. It's going to be 3-2 in Quack's favor. Oh, man.
It was an excellent run. Unfortunately, he could no longer Heath his Knopf.
An amazing scene such as this, also to help out the HAVENGERS, X Factory, and Heathnov, which allows us to make such great tourneys such as this. So, grand finals. I don't believe it. The TAC also missed too. What was that Peekaboo Shoryuken? What's Remora? Remora! Remora! Jackpot just trying to get him off. Dante is bleeding. It's not even 30 ticks. There's a dead character. And there's more on the way. Beautiful loops there. Is forced to spend the bar. Oh, the names are switched. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, the names are switched for sure. And
Power Blaster? I don't know about that round trip. He should have waited just a little bit more.
honestly, if there is a character solo that Remora needs to play, I would say Captain Marvel is going to be the choice 99% of the time. We do get the Hunk Flurry? I'm going to keep calling him Chris, even though that is Hunk. Oh,
I mean, it's Revelations Chris, so you might as well.
Yeah.
And that is going to be one towards the reset there. Quack wasting no time. And, I mean, in order to put something on the board. Breakaway! Quack is having none of that shit.
Well, tries to stay the ground bounce there. Getting clipped by Thanos assist. Goes for the DP. Honestly, I feel like that DP is probably gonna... God. These raw tags. Just one Remora. I think Remora was watching the last set. I'm not sure what the disconnect here, but we end up getting the hit on Thanos anyway. Goes to the side TAC, and Remora with his favorite TAC combo in palette swap.
I mean, enemy step combos are always great. It just, they never get old. Whether in Devil May Cry or in Marvel, they just never get old.
M's level 3. Goddamn! Great, thank you. Shoutouts at the Chill Sage, rating the party of over 200. They're gonna be watching some new age Marvel right now.
Hey, the Kill Sage, thank you for the raid right on Grand Finals here.
I was about to say, now we need an exhibition, damn. Yeah, no, really. Let's see what happens here. Gonna get a kill on Hunk. Maybe bringing in Anchor Ken, which yeah, I think we were talking about earlier. Ooh.
Yeah, as I was talking about earlier, Ken is gonna have a hard time, especially against long-range characters like Carol can be, like Dante can be with Jackpot, and that's guaranteed death.
That was unfortunate. I saw Ken coming out with Tatsu. I'm not sure if the active frames were just done, but Carol just slapped him out of there with Jump S, the X Factor.
Yeah, like there's no reason to even try and challenge Ken when you're playing as Captain Marvel. You can just kind of sit back, relax, wait till Ken does something stupid, and then there we go.
Honestly, this matchup just kind of seems really bad in general. I'm not sure if Quack would benefit from like a swap on point, so he'd be able to play somebody that's better at catching. Oh my god! Oh, not confirmed there.
You have to, when an opportunity like that gets served to you on a silver platter, you gotta confirm. You gotta confirm. Because you don't normally get an opportunity like that.
Almost finishes off Carol there, but I'm bringing in Dante. And Quack going in. Uses the Thanos assist for the soft knockdown. And he might actually going for a snap. Let's bring in. Yeah, this is priority number 1 for sure. I don't blame Quack in the slightest.
I was gonna say, because three ticks have passed, so now she can finally tag. But tagging is extremely deadly in certain cases. Like Dante is on a predator right now. The secret Thanos.
Oh no! Tries to air dash out, but he got caught by the anti-air version. And let's see if MVC2 Sync can do anything here, but he might be getting shot down. Oh.
Like, what do? You have the biggest hitbox in the game. You're trying to do anything, even if you fly cha-cha, you're going to get caught. Hunk is basically the perfect counter for Sentinel.
More or less, yeah. And I did see a bunch of super flashes. I think he kept going for Hyper Sentinel Force into X Factor, but he wasn't able to quite get it out because Quack was just 2 on top of shooting full lead.
I mean, if it's meaty enough, Hyper Sentinel Force is going to get caught. Super Flash or not. Like, it's just going to get caught. Which means that's going to be a stolen bar. And he stole his bar, like, what, 3 times?
More or less, yeah. The bullets were too meaty, and Quack did a fantastic job locking Captain Marvel down, too.
1 bar wonder.
Ooh.
Are you serious? Quack already working on a reset.
I think he's working on a perfect too, potentially. Oh no, okay, not perfect, but this is not good.
If he had done the wild shot version, that actually would have been so much better.
What do we do here? We got DP coming in, but oh, okay, there it is. Unfortunately, didn't have time to do some of the Thanos because Ken was still too fresh coming in. Oh no. What do we do here? Oh, we live! That's what we do here.
We live and we spin. That's, I guess, you know, Ken is a big fan of Beyblade. Just let it rip.
That was that.
Uh-oh.
That was very sneaky. We can do a mix. Let's see.
Yo, the cha-chas.
Alright, let's see if Remora's working on his MP%. Oh, he doesn't need to because the air throw confirms. Easy. Give him the shocker. Just keeping it like easy. Oh no! Oh, that could have been bad.
I was gonna say he's too high. It doesn't matter. Like here's the thing: when it comes to combos like that, There's one problem I have with Remora, and that's Remora needs to understand when to use Hyper Sentinel Force and when to use Microwave. Because Microwave in that instance, it's big, it's meaty, yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it confirms. It gets the kill.
It isn't much easier to confirm, because for a moment there, it looked like that Thanos was going to thread the needle and like avoid the last trio of drones.
Yeah, which thankfully, because of his hitbox is so big, is that it doesn't really, like, right there, Microwave is perfect. Beautiful.
Like, the only real issue there was that he didn't have enough, is that Remora didn't quite have enough time to set up a proper incoming, but oh my god. JS not quite hitting far enough.
These anti-air bullets are just doing wonders.
Yeah, I think Quack's recognized that Remora does, like, he misses a jump S, or he misses a launcher. That is unfortunate.
Oh no, Thanos is paying for it right now. And now Hunk is paying for it. Thanos had to cash a check, and unfortunately Hunk is paying the entire thing.
Yeah, that was rough. That was just a very oh, wait a minute, he's alive, but let's see what we can do with it. Oh no, oh yeah, there it is.
And that's game, yeah. Unfortunately, that is going to be it. Quack didn't want to see